Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Jen and I'm a self-taught nail enthusiast. And in today's video, I'm just gonna be adding a little pizzazz to the nails that I did in last week's video. If you missed that, I'll put it in the cards. It's just a little review of Model 1's collection. And since I still had this going on, I figured I would go ahead and dress it up with some gems that I bought along with that collection. Alright guys, so I got this little collection of gems and jewels and all kinds of fun stuff to dress up your nails. It came with 30 different larger stones. You could have ordered 60 and gotten 2 of the same ones. I didn't realize that when I ordered it, but if I do repurchase it, I probably would buy that again, just so you could do like matching looks on each hand if you're into like symmetry and needing to have like the same kind of thing going on. That's a suggestion. So as usual, I will have this link down below, but just remember if you are planning on purchasing this and you do want 2 of each thing, you're gonna need to order the 60 pack. So along with these, it came with smaller, just little small diamonds of a couple different sizes, and then some other gemstones. So we've got like some diamonds, teardrop. There's actually skulls in here, which is pretty cool. Some little rectangles and squiggles and whatnot. And it also came with the popular butterflies. I see these all over the place. And I've kind of been like, do I want to do I want to do a butterfly look, but I feel like so many people have done it. I don't know. I don't want you guys to like be bored, I guess. And I try to do like original stuff, but I have wanted to do a look with butterflies. Since it came with the collection, I didn't mind buying it, if that makes any sense at all. And then it also came with the little micro dust, I guess you call it, like micro gems. So it's got like small diamonds in there, but also like some little like silver sequins. I'm really excited to use this because if you've ever seen those nails that are like covered in like the diamond dust, that's what it is. It's diamond dust. I have really wanted something like this to use. So I'm excited about this. But today I'm gonna be playing basically with just like the bigger gemstones and some of the smaller diamonds. That's what we're interested in today. And I also got myself a little picker-upper tool, like the fancy wax ones. I had one of these things. It also came with this. It's basically just like a wax pencil that you can use. It's not the greatest thing in the world, and if you don't have a pencil sharpener, I guess you can't really use it, like once it goes dull. I have a couple of those that have just come in different kits here and there. It also comes with some nice pointy tweezers. So again, I'm just going to be using this stuff here. So I'll go ahead and put that away. So I already kind of did a little bit on this hand, and I did have this finger done up, except it popped off today. I was playing with my son outside, and I felt it, like when it bent, it hurt so bad, and then I just took it off because it was like already lifted. So I did like one of the big stones on my thumb, and I did a big one here. And then I used the smaller diamonds to kind of create this beautiful little effect here. And then I just added a couple on my pinky. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do like some cuticle ones. And in order to get my things to stick, what I like to use is I'll just use like a builder gel and a top coat. So I'm just going to use the Kiara Sky builder gel. I mentioned in my last video that I had been trying a new builder gel to attach my tips, and this is actually what I was using, and my nails were snapping off like every single day. I don't know if you have to use like all of their products in conjunction in order to get your nails to stay on. That's what I'm going to assume because I couldn't get my nails to stay on with using this. So I've just been using it to attach stuff, and it's been working fine. So I'm gonna keep using it like that. It's a pretty big bottle, and I don't want it to go to waste. So essentially what I will do is I will just go ahead and paint a coat of this on. And then Oops, I just want a little bit more. I don't want it too thick so that, you know, to the point that it makes the nail bulky, but you want a nice even coat. And then I will take my top coat and put that on. And I believe you guys have seen me do this before. Okay. And I think I want sort of like a medium size in order to go around the cuticle. And the nice thing about this is like you barely even have to try to pick this stuff up. It just kind of like sticks right to it. So I just start applying them to the cuticle area. And I didn't want to go crazy on this hand, even though I kind of did. I just like enjoyed playing with this stuff. It is easy to pick it up, but because these are so tiny, it's like you don't know if you're picking them upside down or not. And the other side of this tool you can use to sort of like move the stones around. So, all right. That was so much easier than like my usual. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and cure that, and then we'll come back and we'll do the right hand. Okay, so I went ahead and I picked out some of the larger stones that I want to use. And also, I went ahead and I had put a mattifying top coat on this hand earlier today. I kind of just wanted to see what it looked like, and I think I'm gonna like the juxtaposition, I love that word, of the matte and shiny. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this stone right here for my ring finger. And I'm just going to continue to repeat this same step of applying the builder base, making sure to not be too thick, but also be thick enough so that the gems can sort of nestle in to the builder gel. I don't expect this to be a very long video, but I figured it would be a fun way to show you guys how I would dress up just a plain and simple manicure, especially if you're not good at like nail art, or you're new at this and you know don't really know like too many different nail art things, or you just like bling and you want to play with it, because I sure do. So I think that's a little too big for a little picker upper, so I think I'm just going to use the tweezers here. And you want to make sure it's centered, or actually, I mean, not centered like in the center of the nail necessarily, but just like wherever you place it, it's at least like in the middle of the nail. And another thing that I noticed is you have to be really careful when you're putting this into the lamp, because it can move very easily, and then you can end up with like a wonky cure. So just be careful. I think I like the placement of that, so I'm going to cure it. Okay, I think I'm going to do one more big stone. I think I'm going to do it on my thumb, and I think I'm going to go for this big mama right here. And you better believe that I am going to be reusing these, so when I take them off, I'm going to try to be really careful not to damage any of them. Just because they are such nice stones, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to reuse them. See, this is kind of off center and it's like hard to tell. Okay. I think I'm happy with that, ladies and gentlemen, as I fidget with it more. Okay, put it in the lamp. Put it in the lamp. See, I'm an idiot. I put it in sideways and it moved. Thank God it's not cured all the way. So for the thumbs, just a word of advice. Bring the lamp to you, not you to the lamp. Alrighty. So I have an idea for my pinky. I kind of want to do like a diagonal with some of the smaller stones. I just like opened up this whole tray. I'm not going to use the other side because I really want to do something with the skulls at a later date. So I'm going to leave those. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just want this. There's a bug. Get out of here. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know what I was saying. I'm just gonna leave the other side alone because I'm gonna use the skulls at a later date. But I'm gonna leave this all open on this side because I'm not sure exactly which size stone I want to use for the other nails. I'm gonna wipe this nail off. I didn't mean to put builder gel on here just now, so. Okay, so let's see here. All right, I think I'm gonna take like, not the smallest, but the next size up. And I hope you can see what I'm doing. I actually saw the long hair pretty nails. She did a look a while back where she did like all of her fingers like this. Oh my god, and it was stunning. So I've kind of been obsessed with doing that to my nails just to add a little pizzazz to them like ever since then. So you just kind of line them up and they do slide around. That's the hard part when you're doing looks like this. You can flash cure, but then you have to go in and like add more builder gel and you know, it's kind of annoying. So just take it nice and slow. Okay. And a steady hand would be nice too, but I don't always have that when I'm doing things like this. So the only problem that I find is that after a while, this does get kind of sticky. So you do have to wipe it off. The tool, that is, the picker-upper. Quicker picker-upper. Bounty. Okay. So you're just gonna wanna like wipe it off after a while. I'll have this link down below too. It's relatively inexpensive. And it came with 2 more of the wax tips, which was nice. I don't know why I didn't get one of these sooner, to be honest with you. I guess I just felt like I didn't need it, but it is very helpful. Okay, finish that one up. I'm just kind of fiddling with it. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that. Whew, that was hard. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to do just like a simple line. I know that sounds boring, but I'm going to do like a gradient, I think. So let's grab some of the builder gel. We're up to 42 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Seriously, you have no freaking idea how exciting that is to see the numbers just keep going up. This guy moved. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna start on the large side. Oops. I don't need you. Get out of here. He wanted to join the party, but he was not invited. This look right here, super easy way to add some stones. If you're not like that great with like pattern work, or you're not really sure like what to do, a little gradient like this never hurt anybody. That's a problem, like it's really hard. The smaller stones are probably the hardest to pick up because you can't help but pick up like multiples. And again, I know I'm doing this like on all of my fingers, but you could easily just choose like one of these looks as an accent finger. I'm just an excessive person and I don't have anywhere to go right now, so who cares, right? I'm literally just doing this for me. Well, I'm doing it for you guys too, but I think I'm gonna add another little one just to kind of finish it off. Okay. And again, it's really hard to tell they're symmetric. One, because apparently I don't know how to file my nails either, because this nail is crooked. My fingers are crooked too. So it's like really hard sometimes. Yeah, I like that. I think I'm sticking with that. I love how every time I'm like, yeah, I like that a lot. And then I continue to mess with it. That's the too much gene that lives inside of me. So I made an executive decision. I want to use the skull really bad, so I'm going to use the skull. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I really, really want to. It's calling my name. You can't tell me what to do anyways, all right? I'm going to do it. I like it, and I want it, and I'm going to do it. So I didn't exactly even explain why I do the builder gel with a top coat. So I do the builder gel and then I do a no wipe top coat. And if you do that, you basically just don't have to wipe off the sticky residue. It also just kind of gives you a much more even base to use. And I find things just stick just a little better. Oh my god, if that is not the cutest thing that you've ever seen in your entire life, what is? Oh my god, that's so cool. Wow, I like that a lot. Now, do I want to? I think I want to leave it to 1. It doesn't quite go with the, like, they have a different iridescence than like these bigger gemstones. Yeah, they're much more hollow in my opinion. I like that a lot though. So I'm gonna cure that and then we'll come back and we'll check out the finished look, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Here we are, the blinged out nails. This was just fun. Like, I was just having fun, just messing around. And even if you're not, and this is like your aesthetic, which honestly, I would love to wear nails like this every day, but like I said, it kind of catches on stuff and it can get a little annoying after a while, but I do love it. You could pick and choose any one of these looks to use as an accent nail, or you could cover your fingers in crystals and just be extra and live your extra life and just do you. Who cares, right? I will, again, have all of this stuff linked down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. So please subscribe, like this video, hit the bell notification button so you never miss a mani with me. Bye, guys!